in terms of generating advantages right now?
Yeah, I think Coach has talked about it. Just, we all have a role to play, and we all kind of know it. And I think, they've done a great job of helping me with that. But yeah, I think we all can create shots for each other once we get the ball moving, get to second side. Like, good stuff is going to happen once we get the ball moving. So just kind of figuring it out as we go, because it's tough without those guys in. So we're figuring it out though.
And you seem to be able to create such great separation, off the dribble, there at the elbows or behind the arc. What's key for you from just a coordination standpoint on either the DHOs or the ball screens to be able to get yourself some free space?
Yeah, I mean, this game is it's a game of angles. And so any way I can get an advantage when Hart or Jay Will throws it between their legs or something, just that creates a perfect advantage for me to get going and get the guys on my back, or even if they're in front of me, just using my base. I've been working on my strength in my knee, getting it back. So it's been nice to be able to create separation off that. I've kind of done that since high school. And yeah, being able to do it here, it makes for the spacing's perfect for it.
I think after the Phoenix game, like a week into you being here, you started saying we instead of they when talking about OKC. Just how comfortable do you now feel here, not just on the floor, but just in general, just being around this whole team?
Yeah, I mean, I'm very comfortable with everybody now, and I credit them. They welcomed me, and I'm just super thankful to be in this organization. It's truly a blessing to come here and be able to have people who have succeeded at the highest level of basketball and still give me confidence and allow me to be myself, because that's when I feel like I'm at my best. And the people around me, when I'm surrounded by good energy, it comes right back to me. So I'm just grateful to be here.
How'd you feel about your post-game bark?
I thought I did a great job. I was debating on going like really light Chihuahua or like a good one, and I decided to go with the good one. But I'll have to go watch my film on that.
Did you think you'd this much playing time when you come to a new team that's this late in the season? I know it's a trade deadline and everything else, but what were your expectations to be able to step in and play right away? Yeah,
I think for me, I try not to come in with expectations, especially when it happens so quickly at the trade deadline. It kind of just happened all so fast, so I didn't really have time to create expectations for myself. So, I just keep telling myself to stay ready, no matter what the opportunity is. Any minutes I get, just try and go out there and be aggressive, play confident, and just, again, I always come back to being myself. So I didn't really create expectations for myself. I just kind of went out there and whatever coach wanted me to do, I tried to do well.
Had to feel pretty good. They were running some stuff for you tonight, so I guess that's confidence in you and how you put it in, I guess.
For sure. This offense is really amazing, and credit the big guys who get me open and I can create that separation.
How do you think you and Isaiah Joe as shooters complement each other when you're on the floor?
Yeah, I mean, I think playing with any shooter, it's fun. I mean, you get to create space for each other, and the gravity you pull when you're able to shoot far and shoot deep like Zay does, it's able to create drives and create windows for me, and then vice versa. So it's really cool to play with him and even learn from him. I mean, I feel like we had a very similar journey in terms of coming from Philly, so it's really cool to get to see him and how he works and how he plays.
Nikola Topic has been through so much off the court. What are you seeing from him so far on the court, especially tonight?
Amazing. I mean, like, to come back from what he's been through and play as well as he's doing, it's pretty remarkable. I've just been through an injury, and he's been through so much more than that. And for him to come back and this is his second NBA game, like it's pretty insane. So, very grateful for him to be back, and same draft class. So shout out him. Cool. Appreciate you guys.